Hi.
All right.
Sorry, peanut butter.
Oh, is that what you got going on?
It's peanut butter and it's on the top. Actually, it's cheese, but I wanted it because it's still stuck to the top.
Okay, first, what is it, cheese or peanut butter?
It's cheese, but it's on the top of my roof. Hey, at the roof of my mouth, and so the only way I can describe it is
peanut butter.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, scoop.
Scoop?
Our scoop.
Oh, I thought you had a big scoop.
Oh no. Well,
we do.
We have a little scoop.
We have that scoop.
Our little tiny scoop from Denver would like to tell us what time we're going to be at Market.
Scoop.
Hey, Scoop.
Hi, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Well, good. Are you looking forward to Jamie and the Pips, our first appearance as Jamie and the Pips? We're going to do a little song, a little dance.
That's good.
Yeah, Scoop, not a very emotional man.
Real chatty guy, too.
No, it's early in the morning. I get up with you every morning, so...
Yeah, but look at us, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Hey,
That's
Scoop,
right. Yes.
If you want to have, if you want to just run that machinery for the rest of your life, then that's cool. But if you don't, you might want to, pep it up a bit there, Scoopy.
Pep it up, huh? I'm trying to be the new Jack. That's my goal.
Yeah, but Jack at least has content.
How do you feel about Beck?
Beck? Beck's good.
See, that's no good. You got to listen to Beck.
You'll never be Jack. I'm sorry.
Kill yourself.
Jack, you're going to have to give him some Jack lessons, which include comedy.
Plus when we asked him how he is, he said, awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing about, I feel like slitting my wrist.
Yeah. Where was that? Damn you, Scoop.
Sorry.
All right. So, Market 41 from 10 to 12 on Saturday, right?
That's
Friday.
right. It's going to be awesome.
Saturday?
It's going to be awesome, much like his day.
Friday. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're with clients. Right on. And then I'll be with Matt's parents having dinner Saturday afternoon.
Matt's parents? Are they in Denver?
Yeah. Wait!
What?
I thought we had to go to the Lawson house under lock and key Saturday afternoon.
I can't hear you, dumbass.
I don't have a microphone. Hey!
What you get?
Well, hey, Stench, if you just want to run the machinery for the rest of your life. What?
I'm the dumbass.
Dumbass, what'd you do?
This is my microphone. That one was his.
Wait, is this one? Wait.
Stench, I apologize for calling you a dumbass. It was my fault. I was the dumbass in this situation.
I just stole Jack's. It's all good.
Here, this one's yours.
Because, Scoop's going to replace Jack, so I figured I could just take his mic.
Right. No, we are. We're at the Lawson home because they have a baby.
Yeah, but we have to go. On our itinerary, there's like a 4-hour period that we have to go to Lawson's house and be locked up.
And by the way, just between all of us, it's a little Jean Bonnet, but living. They have so enter that baby in every pageant thing. And it's little.
They do pageants?
Yeah, it has that fluffy dress.
I'm going to have to harass him about that.
Yeah.
You go get him, Scoop, you wild man.
Go, Scoop!
Scoop, are you coming out with us tomorrow night?
Definitely.
Would you like to meet Matt's parents?
Matt's parents?
Uh-huh.
That would be great.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right.
Is Matt coming?
Matt's going to do a flyby.
What does that mean?
What's that mean?
I'll explain later. Because he doesn't really want to be in the parade.
Right.
Parade's not until Sunday. Yeah, we're there Friday.
I know. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So he's coming in for lunch.
He might come in for lunch, yeah, and then dinner, and then
Boofing.
No, I'm not ready to boof.
Oh, come on, you cross state lines, you got to do the deed.
There's no boofing before it's time, unlike others.
You can boof in the parents' bed.
You're nasty, and I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You're disgusting. You can replace Jack only if you actually kill yourself.
Danny's the creepy guy, Scoop.
I hung up on him.
Oh, man.
Tried to, make the parents look bad and stuff. It's too new.
But
I do that right around month 3 or 4.
He was going to tell us about your thing at Lot 47 or whatever.
No, he told us it's 10 to 12.
That's it? That was whole information?
Yeah, Market 41, because I said, what time are we going to be there? My guess is 10.
Oh, I thought he was going to tell us what it's like, what we're going to do, or what you're going to do.
Well, I know it's like this.
Do we have a guys' night out going on with Jack and I? And we're going out to dinner and doing a bunch of stuff. And then Jamie's going out with girls' night out. Then we're all meeting together at Club 41.
Major hookup.
Yeah, with Matt's parents.
This should go well.
We'll do that thing where we all hold hands and put Matt's parents in the middle and shake them up with sugar and spice.
Very nice. I think that'll go over well.
Stand around them and clap and make them dance.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Or I'll bring that big parachute I have in us, and we'll do that circle of parachute fun.
And then you can do get out of my way.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Nobody knows about that except for you and my sister.
But I like it.
I wonder if my sister even remembers.
Oh, yes.
You think?
There's nowhere to ever get that out of your mind.
Is that right?
Yeah. Why do you think I still know it?
Jack, do you remember what he's talking about?
You told us a story that you always think of that when people swing their elbows because it was on a...
Oprah Winfrey had a self-defense
Self-defense
class. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Anyway, why do you have a Band-Aid under your eyes, Strench.
I'm the new White Nelly. It's my Nelly look.
Didn't he get rid of the Band-Aid?
I'm bringing it back. It's my new
He's
style.
going old school.
Yeah.
Why don't you do the fun ones like with Spider-Man on it and stuff?
I just found this one laying on the table here and decided it's my new look.
Well, it's not working because I feel like you have a wart on your face.
See, I thought you were being
I
a
do
football
right
player.
there. You have a. Oh, you really do?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. I was like, oh, how embarrassing. By the way, did you see in the paper they're finding that breast milk is a natural cure for warts. So if you have a lactating mom, you just go and squirt the world.
You'd have to have a lactating mom and warts simultaneously.
But she could do random warts.
You mean just get a lactating mom,
Yeah.
whether she's related to you in any way or not?
Yeah.
Just have her come over and leak on
Like,
you?
we are the warts. You know, and like she could just like squirt them all. I'll think.
Be
about
over
it.
here.
Yeah, I'll work on that. By the way, we were just talking about this off the air. Yesterday's car chase. I was like, oh,
Which we were
dude,
watching.
Compton. Yeah,
Full life.
there was a car chase, and then I think it was you, Stench, that said that the cameraman pulled up when they started using a flashlight, beating the guy.
11 times in the head.
Yeah.
There it is again right now on the news as we watch.
Here we go, watch.
Jack.
count 'em for you.
Only
Yeah.
Jack has
Here
the,
he comes.
Well, he doesn't have the
1,
volume, so he
2,
can't really.
3,
yeah,
4,
okay.
5,
Standing, just
6,
counting.
7, 8.
You don't even have to be watching.
9.
Just count. Out
I got
loud.
9. I got 9 whoopings with the flashlight right there.
They went
1,
11 times, and then they zoomed the tape in. You know, when they zoomed in on later on in the investigation, they're kneeing him too.
I didn't see the kneeing.
Yeah, because the
Man.
camera zoomed
They,
back.
they had another angle just then, and it was way clear. That guy's wailing on him.
Yeah, and then Stench said yesterday, dude, they started hitting him with the flashlight, and then the camera, the Channel 7 or whatever, pulled up. So I just want to know, I mean, this is going to sound weird and stuff, but I haven't lived here during the Rodney King riots. So where's the best place to, like, hang out?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
For the riots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Glendale because they weren't under martial law, and we drank at Chewy's, but we had to sneak back into Burbank because Burbank, you weren't allowed to be out after 10.
Okay, so Chewy's in
Glendale is
All right,
where I
so
went.
you guys, if the riots start, everybody meet at Chewy's in Glendale.
See, you know what? Nobody.
Hosted by Jack will be having a riot party.
Right. People don't really riot like they used to. You know what I mean? It's more like a bunch of guys go looting. I mean, there's no big fires and shutting down Los Angeles
Well,
anymore.
I think the riots that happened 10 years ago, they really weren't something that they were used to then either.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that everybody got it kind of out of their systems then.
No, they didn't.
I don't see a big riot coming.
It didn't seem to me that it was about rioting for what happened. It seemed to me like this is a good excuse to go break into stores and steal stuff.
Well, yeah.
And light everything on
Yeah,
fire.
it was all about that.
They were just stealing.
No, some of the people that they interviewed, I remember this 10 years ago, had not even seen the
Didn't even know why
footage.
they were there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
were just
remember
like, I thought I was supposed to burn down this place.
It was
Take
burn
this
down LA
couch.
Day.
Oh my God. I had these friends before I got divorced because then they decided that my husband was a better person than me, so they went with him, but whatever. And they had a uniform cleaning business.
Mm-hmm.
And he was over in the the good part of town, whatever, wherever it all happened, like Normandy and whatever.
Right.
And his big company is. And he said he could hear all the stuff going around him. He's locked in there. And people are banging on the doors and stuff. And he just sat kind of like in the middle watching TV with his shotgun.
Smart, he had a shotgun.
But still, can you imagine the terror?
Fear, especially if he saw. Somebody remember? I know the guy's name was Football that hit him with a brick.
Reginald Denny.
Reginald Denny, man. Can you imagine after seeing that, being a white dude locked up in a closet at that point?
Oh, man. I know. And just like, okay, well, only the... But he's like, but I was lucky because all they were going to get was like cleaning, you know?
Right, uniforms.
But it would have gone up in like toast because of all the chemicals.
Right.
So he was like worried about that. If they light a match, he's going to burn up inside there. I can't imagine. Like, do I go in? Do I go out? Because I'm going to burn up in here if I go out, but I'm going to also die if he stays in. So I can't imagine that fear. Yikes. All right. That was yikes.
Yikes.
What was my word last week I really wanted to start using?
Ay.
No, it's like a yippee skippy. It was kind of a yippity doo-dah.
I try and keep track of all your new words.
It
but
was a really
it's
good one.
eluded me.
Yeah. Well, doggone it. Maybe
I
next
know.
week. I want to take a moment. My girlfriend, I gotta be careful, but so my girlfriend told me about this girl that is driving her insane because she's really, really a sweet girl,
Right.
but she's just stupid.
That'll happen.
And the problem is they work together, but let's not talk about that after I just said that.
Okay.
Okay. And she's the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Just so sweet.
But
But
dumb as a
is
stump.
stupid. I mean, just
Well, that's kind of a hint, isn't it?
well, whoops, yeah. And so I didn't really believe her. You know how you're like, oh my God, whatever. And she's like, I really like, being around her and stuff, but she could send you over the edge with her stupidity. And I said, well, I think you have to choose one. Like, do you like hanging around with her? Or is she stupid and it drives you over the edge?
Yeah, you can't have both.
So I went out with him. Oh my God, it'll drive you over the edge, but yet she's so nice.
Okay, give me an example of how stupid she is. Because I have, if she's so nice and sweet, I get it. But there's so many levels of stupidity.
I think that, and part of it, I think it's because she's young, but she just has nothing to offer the conversation.
Right.
And then if you're talking about anything, she'll try to chime in with a long story that doesn't have a payoff, that just kind of drifts off into like whatever.
Wow. That's not good.
And so I don't know if y'all have ever done this, but that secret game behind each other's backs, So my girlfriend and I know that she knows that I know that she's stupid, the other girl. So you do that thing like, oh my God, and then it becomes kind of fun. But I thought she was overreacting. But have you ever had stupid friends?
My best friend dated the stupidest girl in the world. Stupider than your girl, I'm guessing.
And what do you do?
Well, I didn't spend a lot of time with them, but believe it or not, he came to my house in Philly with me to stay a while. He was trying to get off drugs and came to stay with me. And I used to taunt her about being stupid, and I could see it embarrassed him. But I took them up to Valley Forge, where General Washington fought. And we took her up there, and she said, oh, what happened here? And knowing how stupid she was, that's why I said several levels of stupidity.
Oh, so you played with her.
So I said, this is where the Native Indians fought with the Nazis for independence.
Oh, she did not believe
and
that.
And she said, now I don't really understand. Are the Nazis a gang or what?
Well, it even got worse.
This is a grown woman. Thought at Valley Forge in 1776 that the Indians fought the Nazis for independence and that the Nazis were a gang.
Wow.
And you know what bothered me about it? You know why I really
All
wanted to
of
punch her in the face? She was the happiest person I knew.
Well, that's
when
the
I
thing.
came into ignorance is bliss.
That's the thing. This person is nice and stuff, but sometimes you want to reach over. I mean, during the night, I've only known her for 2 hours. 2-3 hours.
Right.
But sometimes you want to just reach over and
punch him in the face.
Yeah. Go, are you kidding me? But what do you do? Do you take the niceties and go, okay, but she's nice? Or do you go, okay, I can't deal with this?
Hey, you're the one that told her you had to make a choice. Is she nice or is she stupid?
I know.
Well, what are you choosing?
Jack, do you know stupid people? I mean, not just, I know general stupid people. You ever had friends?
I've had a few friends, and I can't deal with it.
You can't, can you? No. I mean, it can actually give you a headache.
Oh, my God. It makes me mad.
Yeah, it makes me mad. Makes me mad. Sometimes, and I would never call my wife stupid if she were awake, but sometimes she'll just be so frigging wrong about something and just not get it. Like, she couldn't be more wrong. Like, it's the middle of the day and insisting it's night or something and having what she believes is a valid argument for why it's night. You just want to kill them, man. It drives you crazy.
But then why is it, though, men can stand to be around, and I mean, I think most women try to trade up and be with a smarter man than they are.
Yeah.
But why do a lot of men date stupid girls?
Because they're hot.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. You can't be pretty enough if you're
that stupid.
Yeah, it gets on your nerves.
See, I believe that for you. Well, eventually it would get on your nerves, but I could see 2 years with Jessica Simpson.
Yeah,
before it drove me over the edge, I could see that.
I think it.
It's the tuna, it's the chicken. That's all right.
He's already
honey.
done with her. If you watch that show now,
he's done
and
with
it's only
her.
been a year.
You're right. You're right. What's your name?
Fatty.
Boom-bong-addy.
I'm Fatty-O.
Oh, you're thinking about something. It's like you've dated. It's like
Oh, no, I was married to a really stupid person.
Talking about people that are nice, but they're stupid.
Real stupid.
And it just sends you over the edge. I think if you play a game with them, like Danny played with a person, and I know that Lars and Luna Larson, my friends.
Lars and Luna Larson?
Yes. We were around this chickadee that was, that she kept saying, I'm all.
Right, I remember this.
So we had a game that anytime that she was stupid or said I'm all, we pulled our ears. My God, I had to
like this, just
yeah,
like
yeah, just
undercover?
like kind of scratchy or
Right.
whatever. I had to leave. I was
Were you getting a rash?
no, my eyes were watering because I was trying not to laugh, and so I just itched my ear, and then and then it was just too much, and I just had to walk out because I was just crying. Because you don't want to laugh at the poor girl,
Right.
yeah. Oh, and she was neat.
Well, I'm all excited to hear it.
Stench said it was actually at one point his mission to show a guy how stupid he was.
It was just a dumb guy that I worked with that was so happy. I mean, above just the happiest worker in the world.
That's
he was
what bothered me about that girl. I couldn't bear that she was happy.
So I made it my point to make this guy's life miserable so that he could realize how stupid he was, and I'd point out
Right.
everything he did and be like, dude, you realize how stupid you are? You just said blah, blah, blah. And he'd be like, oh. And it never worked, and I wanted to shoot myself.
God.
He was an idiot.
I don't think I've ever had a real stupid friend, like really stupid, because I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could be around a really stupid person.
I have a friend that's not so much stupid as flighty.
Okay.
Which we all have a bit of. And so she has, I guess, this new friend who is Hispanic and said, they ate or whatever on Sunday. And she said, are we supposed to go back to your house and take a nap? Because I heard like all Mexicans take siestas.
Wow.
Well,
She said, her friend said, you're stupid.
I dig the concept of the siesta, though.
But she really thought it was every.
Do we have to go back to your house now and nap?
She thought every Hispanic had to do it.
That's so funny.
But she's more flighty, I think.
Or racist.
It kind of sounds like she might be stupid.
I can't say that because I know they all listen. So I'm going with flighty. I
Okay.
think that's that moment in her life was stupid. But
Right.
we've all had those moments that we've been stupid. Oh my God! In high school, I know I told you this. Very nice. I was going to tell you, stupid girl would be nicer, Jack. But you thought, my God, I bet stupid girl would be nicer. And by golly, you're right. It's playing in the background.
Oh, that song.
Yeah, I saw your
What the hell are you talking
confusion.
about?
I know I told you this, but I grew up with a girl, and her name was Marcy, and she was dumber than a freaking brick. I mean, and it killed me because she got good grades.
Right?
Because I hated
those are
those
the
people.
worst.
because
Oh, yeah, a lot of dumb people can get good grades.
Oh yeah, and they have no common sense. They just read a book and then they can decipher what it says.
That's me.
But I had this car and it said DR period locks by the button.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I so love your car. That is so cute. Like it says Dr. Locks. Oh my God.
That was my first thought.
It's door.
I thought Dr. Locks because I just see because your husband was a doctor
I
that he
think
had
they-
to put on. My mom has her initials.
No, I was in high school.
Oh,
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I was just voting a pharmacist. No, I'm kidding. But
I got to find me one of them.
RX locks.
what?
Right. Those would have been RX locks.
Yeah, RX
Or
locks.
right locks.
Yeah,
Save on locks.
she was stupid. I hated her. But she was also bubbly.
There's a lot of them nice, stupid
You think
people out
maybe
there.
it's a form of mental retardation?
Maybe.
Like really stupid people are really happy?
No. I think you go into a classification then. I think they're just really. I think they had every chance that we have.
Not
and,
even happy, just bubbly.
and didn't take it. That's what I think.
Yeah, but then they say stupid stuff, and I mean, like,
Right. But they had every single opportunity that we had to not be stupid, and they didn't avail themselves of it.
Yeah, it's a decision.
It's a decision. Yeah.
They don't know enough to be unhappy. They're that
Right.
stupid.
Exactly.
Oh my God, may I just quote Stench? Stupidity is a decision.
I like that.
I don't think we've ever talked so long about stupid people, but it is. There's two angles.
There'd be more on the phone if they could dial properly.
Well, it's the weird place to be because I thought my girlfriend was overreacting, and then I just met this person for 2 hours, and I sat there, and she's a lovely chap.
Right.
But 2 hours of her, and I literally wanted to slash my wrist because she just had nothing to offer. So maybe it's not so much stupidity as it is boring too. I don't know what it is. I mean, she just talked about nothing.
You know what? See, that's different.
I
That's a
know.
tedious person. I don't find really, really, really stupid to be boring. I just can't do it a lot because it drives me crazy. But I find really stupid entertaining.
No, she seemed like a fun girl, and but she's just there was something that just like got under your
Well, you know what it is? Maybe you didn't like her enough to find the humor in her. I find the humor in like Jessica Simpson. I
Right.
find that funny.
Yeah, I do too. I do
But-
too because
so if
I'm
this girl-
laughing at somebody stupid, which is rude.
Right.
It's a half hour.
It is a half hour. It's not
So you can go away.
right. It
And
wasn't
TV
dinner.
shows are real.
It wasn't dinner for 2 hours with this woman where I was like, "Oh, please stop talking." But there are these things that people do that will drive you over the edge anyway. I had a girlfriend that I couldn't go to lunch with anymore because she just wanted to be a part of the conversation. Now,
Right.
the problem with myself and Alina and my girlfriends is we're all like rapid fire,
Right.
And if you're new to our group, you just got to keep
You're an
up.
outsider, yeah.
Yeah. And so she'd do this thing because she wanted to understand what we were talking about, but wouldn't. And she'd go, and she'd laugh
And clap.
and clap.
Wow, unless you're at the circus, you never see laugh and clap.
So there we are, we're sitting, and we'd tell a funny story, and she'd be, no, it's just one. She just gave us one.
That'd be a great sideshow freak, though. The 400-pound guy, tallest man in the world, bearded lady, and stupid chick.
Yeah.
Just passing by.
And FP said to me one day, he goes, "Do you realize that so-and-so does a And I said, "Well, I kind of knows, but is it that?" He goes, "Oh, my God, it's so annoying. I can't go to lunch with her." And so we went one time, and we did the whole thing, like, and then again, when you start making fun of people, like, and there's a thing, and we like dart each other's, "Oh, no, she, oh.
Yeah, because once you've said it,
Yes.
and everybody is aware of it,
Yes.
then it's got to drive everybody over the edge.
It was so annoying. I don't see her anymore.
I'll bet.
And now, but then this is the other angle, which I still want to talk about a little bit, and perhaps y'all can relate. I say things about my ex-husband that drove me nuts,
Right.
but I married him.
Right.
So if I knew that these were the things, and I knew that he didn't really have like general common sense, why did I marry him? Did I think that it would change, or
Well, didn't you think you could change common sense? You knew in advance he had no common sense.
I knew that he was book smart, but he had no common sense.
Right. Didn't you think you could change that?
I didn't think I could change it. I thought I would pick up the slack, which I did.
Right. Now, had Gretchen not married me on the first date, but married me 6 months and then still married me, that's probably what she would have thought, because certainly what she does. I have no common sense.
But I just don't think there's like, if you marry somebody stupid, there's only so much you can take of it, and then it's just. I mean, he wasn't stupid, but I'm just saying in general, like somebody in this room who purposely married somebody stupid. Why?
I have no idea.
But
When I look back and I realize how dumb she was, I
Uh-huh.
mean, just like
Stupid.
not books, just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, just really stupid. I think I thought, she doesn't have to do anything. I'll be fine. I'll
just,
deal with it.
So you just over,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just handle it.
Yeah, I'll handle whatever. Like,
I'll be the mom and the dad, and yeah.
and then it just became too much to bear. I swear to God, the England thing is real. It was a trip being planned to England, and she said to me, I had to go to the bookstore and get stuff. And I'm thinking, it's for the flight,
Right.
magazines and that kind of stuff. So we go, and she's looking, I need a translation book. And I'm like, for what?
What?
For money,
The money?
for currency, like a thing for your hair
Makes
dryer?
sense.
What are you talking about?
Converter.
No,
Right.
they speak English there. And I'm like, what do we speak? American?
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, it's the same language! I look crazy.
I
So,
mean,
that's just like an example,
they
but
take
it's
the
that
lift
dumb.
instead of the elevator. She might have been stuck going, "Where's the elevator?" And people would say, "I don't know. I know where the lift is."
So well, yeah. Obviously, there's dialect that's different. Like
That's about the whole sum of it.
like my girlfriend said, "She bloody stupid cow," and I said, "Dude, she was skinny." No, it's just cow. It's just like she's a cow, like a
Yeah.
person.
Like a passing.
A person, yes.
Wow.
Yes, I was she became very fluent. But did you think that you just okay, whatever? She'll just be my wife. It won't matter that she's stupid.
Yeah, and actually, I got past the stupid part. The stupid I could handle. It was the meanness that I couldn't handle. That in the end, the stupidity wasn't what ended
How
the
did
whole
you
thing.
end up with a
Oh my
mean,
God,
stupid girl?
I know.
What
Okay,
a
I will
prick.
tell you this, and I swear this is true. The
By
day
the way,
I got married
Just let me.
was a change of a person.
Can I just not the nicest man on the block, okay?
Right.
Before, let me just defend one side of this chick.
Right, sure.
Because I've seen, he's smart.
Hey, not necessarily the sharpest knife in the drawer either.
No, he's actually smart. He is smart. He's smart, but he's angry and not the nicest person.
And if I can defend my fat friend, he did tell me one time in confidence that he was ready to leave this stupid chick, but then, kids come along and
Yeah.
stuck
Right.
around for a few years longer than he
Yeah.
would have.
Right.
Yeah.
That did take a while.
That's why I keep knocking Gretchen
Yeah.
out.
No, that is true. I was planning my exit when something really bad happened.
That turned out good.
That turned out great.
Which would have to be the reason that whole thing happened, I think. But
Right, everything happens for a reason.
Right.
that's the only thing I can write off. But I swear, at the wedding, everything had been good up until the wedding. At the wedding, she started a fight with my brother's wife. Just out of the blue. Like, I've always hated you. You're a
Oh
bitch.
my God.
I'm like, whoa, where'd this come from? Who are you?
Wow.
Is it too late to take that back?
And from then on, she was that person?
Yeah, from then on, it was mean. I'm married to you now. I'm mean, nasty person.
Again, I say in her one defense, she got a smart guy, but not the nicest man I've ever met.
Man, it was nasty.
I'm just gonna go ahead because there are two angles to everything.
You're
I mean,
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't
believe
like
me.
you were precious.
And as it went on, and then you just you
Oh, just
counteract
get
mean
mean.
with mean, and
Oh,
then it
yeah.
was just a bad
See,
place
that's
for anyone
awful.
to be.
that's
yeah.
the thing. When you just start getting mean on mean on mean and piling up, you can't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, I was no angel. Especially when, once it rubbed me the wrong way, then it was just like, let's see how mean we can beat
But
each other today.
Then there are the couples that thrive on that. How possibly mean can we be to the other guy? And they're both, you would, as an outsider, say that's
yet-
the unhappiest couple in the world, and they're happy.
And they love each
They
other.
love each
What
other.
is the show I was watching? Oh hell, they talk about that. They just say mean crap to each other.
I told you shows were real, Jack.
No,
I
it was-
based my whole life on shows.
It was like a reality thing. I don't remember. And they were just, mean to each other, but ultimately they really loved each other.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I do that with Fake Black Girl. We go at it when we fight. It's
See,
like,
and I-
I've
that.
heard.
yeah, no holds barred.
That's
we go
cool.
for it,
Oh,
but then
wait.
it's all good.
Oh my God, you're gonna be so mad at me.
What?
It wasn't a show. I was telling a story about you and Fake Black Girl.
Oh, we've talked about that.
Oh my God, no! I was telling I know it was some sales chicks, and they were asking about everybody in the room and the relationships and stuff. And I said, Danny married, blah blah blah. Jack married, blah blah blah. And I said, for the most part, I said the coolest relationship, and I did say cool, which made me feel shame.
There you go.
I said it's the wildest thing. Fake Black Girl and Stench are both so hot wired.
Wound. Oh.
Yeah, they're like hot, like ready to spring at an instant. And
It gets wild.
and I said, but yet they really love each other, but they get crazy. And I told the story about how you made her walk while she was pregnant.
Hey, I told the story how you played video games in a meeting with her sitting right next to you.
Tell everybody again in case they didn't hear about making her walk while she was pregnant. Remember the restaurant? She didn't.
Oh, oh my God! I remember what I did. I know I threw her out of the car. We pulled up
She's
to the.
pregnant, like 7 months.
She's pregnant and just being annoying, right?
That'll, people living inside you will make you kind of testy.
And like, why are you parking here? Blah, blah, and just like, and finally, I just like, get out, walk, get out of the car right now. And I threw her out of the car. Made her walk to the restaurant while I parked the car.
I don't see FBG getting out of the car.
Yeah, she
That
was like
surprised
walking
me.
on PC8.
Oh, she would totally get out of the car.
See, I can see her getting out of the car, going, "Well, F you," and getting out of the car.
No,
I don't see her being thrown out of anything.
No, but if somebody says get out of the car or whatever, you're like,
She's an ornery little cuss. She'll get out, slam the door, and walk down there and fight with me later.
She is an honorary little cuss.
I like that. She's an honorary little guy.
It's a Western with stench.
But also, do y'all do this too? Like, okay, you know what? If a guy says or a girl says, you know what? That's it. We'll never speak again. You're like, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I told somebody I'm so stubborn, I could self-destruct.
I win that one all the time.
I was going to say, this just in on this whole room.
No. But I mean, you can say it like that. But, all of us like pick our little battles. And like, for example, it's a thing here at work. And I'm like, you know what? It's principle and stubbornness like locked into a one big nice nut.
Yeah. Oh, principle and stubbornness
Oh,
together?
yeah.
That's a killer.
Jack, may I talk to you alone for a moment?
All right, I won't listen.
Danny insulted me.
Huh?
What do you do now?
Well, I think he was trying to maybe compliment us as a team, but yeah, because he and I have a hard time sharing feelings.
I masked my true feelings. That was happening.
Because a lot of men have trouble sharing their feelings,
Right.
And being like open. And actually, it's part of that love test last night. Women really like men that are open and honest and can talk and communicate. And the Dan wanted to tell me he loved me,
Right.
but instead ended up calling me the biggest pain in his ass.
Wow. We were talking about an upcoming event,
Right?
that Jamie is vacillating on doing, and I kind of want to do. So I said to her, "Well, you're a huge pain in my ass, but I hope this all works out."
And I think that was his way of telling me he loved me.
Yeah. But then what did you say to me?
I said that you hurt me and I'm going to sue you.
No. What was the second part? Because you went all off. Oh, no, she goes, "Well, it's not like you're easy to deal with or you're my best friend, whatever." And I went, "Are you kidding me? You've been masking your feelings for this whole time.
He gave me an Academy Award.
Wow, I'm going to bring an Academy Award and give it to you."
I know what you wanted to say was, I've enjoyed my time with you, Jamie. I hope we go and do this event together and spend the rest of our lives together. I love you.
No, what I meant to say was, you're a huge pain in my ass. But this is pretty easy. And I really like it.
Oh, it hurt.
Yeah, because it had to be a This Just In news break.
Yes. I'm shocked because I thought that I was never a pain in your ass.
Well, if it makes you feel dirty, come take a swim in my herpes pool. It'll get that right off
Oh,
ya.
don't get me started on the insults. I can go on. All right. What was I going to tell you guys? Have we done the first calls of the day thing yet?
No.
Okay. What
But speaking of yelling, I just got the funniest email in the whole world. I sent Chris Doohan, that kid, his dad was Scotty on Star Trek. He's in my
Right.
wife's band, the Mud Flaps. I sent him an email this morning that just said, "Wake up," because he emails me in the morning. But it was all in caps. And here's what he wrote back to me. "Quit effing yelling, bitch." And then in regular print, "Beaten down by the Hulk." Cool. "I've been known to wrestle a Hogan or two in my day. Now die, bitch." It's a nice little wake-up
See,
mail.
maybe a lot of men just can't tell how they really feel. They have to use all these funnyisms,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, Chris especially.
Yeah, because I also see that with Stench. Like, I can't imagine him getting really intimate and sharing with his wife his true feelings
Right.
and communicating. I see him going, "Dude, you're one sweet piece of ass."
They did. I remember that pilot I shot for VH1?
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to film because Gretchen and I do everything together. And they said, "Don't you do anything separately?" So they taped me delivering pizza and her practicing with her band. Well, Chris is in it. And everything he said had to do with being gay or dying. So the guys at VH1 came up to me and go, "What's wrong with that guy? We can't use any of that." Gretchen would say, "So how do you feel about this song?" "It's gay. Die."
Well, he needs to expand his
He needs,
vocabulary.
he needs serious therapy. Hey, I take that back that I don't have any stupid friends.
Oh, he's going to be hurt. Say something nice, Dan, to people.
Okay, but I'll have to say it really slow so he understands. Can't wait to check my computer in a minute.
That's funny. Did you read this email about the she wants to get engaged email?
No, I just saw a couple and I said, wow, those are good.
Because I have this like Q&A at jamiewhite.com thing. And let me just read you this. It's a girl, and she says that she's dated this guy for 2 years and 2 months. They're both attorneys. They're financially fine, blah, blah, blah. They have their crap together, buttoned up, as I say.
Right.
They don't live together because she wants a big wedding, all that crap, and formal. For the last 5 months, I've been ready to get engaged and have told him this, and he states he's not ready yet. It says, "I have dated guys, and for the first time, I felt he is the right person I'm supposed to be with." I'm like paraphrasing, by the way, because she probably speaks a little better than this. I'm like, ebba. However, now I am starting to feel that maybe he is not the right person because he is not ready to get engaged, and I feel like the right time is starting to pass. You know how you start to get angry.
Yeah.
Also, I am starting to really dislike him because I do not know what his problem is.
Well, there's trouble in paradise right there if you don't like him.
It's true because you're like, are you kidding? This is perfect. Why can't you see how perfect this is?
Right.
Why can't you fix this? Why can't you make this work? Whatever it is.
It's like why stupid people can't understand, and they don't understand that they're stupid and don't understand.
Right, exactly. He is 30 years old, and so it's not like he's too young. And this is the part I wanted to talk about too. I have a doctor that is asking me out, and he's really great, blah blah blah. And I almost feel like I am missing out by waiting around. What would you recommend I do? P.S. A sad part of this is, it's so funny because a lot of girls have done this. We went on a trip to Arizona with 4 other couples a couple of months ago, and I thought he was really going to ask me.
Oh, that's a girl thing.
So I was wearing a really cute, I'm getting engaged outfit.
Oh.
And when I got off the plane for him to pick me up in Arizona, he was drunk, wearing shorts, no shoes or shirt. His hair was all messed up, and from that point on, the trip was a disaster.
Oh.
See, guys go on a romantic vacation with other couples or not, and we think we're going to get some suit. That's all.
Yeah.
We're just going to get some, and nothing more, and no big requirements.
I did the same thing.
The Eiffel
though.
Tower does not mean engagement.
I know, but I thought we were in Cabo, my ex-husband and I had that. We're in Cabo. We're getting engaged outfit.
I have the we're in Cabo, we're getting drunk outfit.
I ended up doing that one.
I feel so sorry for this guy because in Arizona, he was drunk and wearing his shorts and was there to have a good time.
Yep.
And because she expected it and it didn't happen, she tortured him the rest
And
of the week.
he didn't know why.
Didn't know, had no clue.
Had no idea why. I did that to somebody in Cabo, and they didn't know why.
Oh.
I finally later on in life go, when I was a complete bitch in Cabo, it's because every day I was like, I had my nails done. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this is it. Oh, hell.
See, I never had that problem because I marry just about anybody who feels like it.
Yeah, that's true. But a couple of things. First of all, you never want to try to convince anybody, to be with you. That's such a sad point. But the third part of a 3-part series. Do you all have that person that you stuck with? For example, I was with Builder Bob or whatever, and I met this yummy, hot, freaking guy at the Olive Crest golf tournament.
Yeah.
And he was a baseball player or whatever, and he was so cute.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and tall. You know how I like him tall.
Like a pro baseball player?
Yeah.
Right?
And he was so great looking, and he was nice and funny, blah, 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 and we did that whole thing. And so we exchanged phone numbers, but then I was like, okay, what am I doing? I'm with
Yeah,
Builder
you have
Bob.
a boyfriend.
Right, and at the time I loved Builder Bob and all that stuff, so I erased it I put it in my phone.
Right.
You know how you do that when you're standing there with somebody. And then I erased it, and I was like, I'm not going to cheat on him.
Right.
Well, Builder Bob and I obviously didn't work out. Now I'm like, I wonder what that guy's name
But
is.
you cannot keep a phone number for future reference if things don't go well. If you're trying to make things go well.
I know you shouldn't, but I wish I had. Because right now, this was, I don't know how long ago, but I can't even remember his name.
But you don't need to because you got the Matt and you're going to marry him.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Going to meet his parents for lunch day after tomorrow.
I'm going to marry the Matt. He doesn't know it yet.
Right.
I think he knows it now.
I don't think so.
We say it a lot. We say it to him.
He didn't know all that stuff that happened the other day. I
Yeah.
don't think he listened.
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't know.
As Stench calls them, the bitches. Somebody told him, don't you think? Hey, did you know you and Jamie are getting married?
Well, and that comes into the stupid people thing. I think that's why I tend to date maybe doctors, because I really like dating somebody that's smarter than me because I feel like it makes me a better person, if
Right,
you will.
I agree.
So, yeah, he's smart, and that's good. But that baseball player.
I can't even remember what team he was on.
Me either, Jack.
I only like to date people who are a little smarter than me, but they're usually in the 7th grade.
But doesn't it suck when you do the right thing and then ultimately, it bites you in the ass? Because I did the right thing. I would never cheat on Builder Bob.
Right, you did do the right thing.
Right, and now I'm like, oh, what's that baseball player's name? Where is he? Oh, yummy.
Did he play for Arizona?
I don't remember, Jack. I don't remember. All I remember is what he looked like.
Is it Carl Pavano?
Who's that?
That's a guy making $75 million that's single.
No.
He just dumped Alyssa Milano when he started making $75 million.
Well, you'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, Jack, you want to play that thing that you play?
The first call of the day with Jamie and Danny.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. And I'm burning for you.
Alrighty then. A couple of things. What are we talking about? We're talking about stupid people. We're talking about should you keep like a guy's phone number in case you and Builder Bob don't work out.
Yes, in case Builder Bob and you don't work out, keep your phone numbers.
Well, you know, you can't really live in a relationship that's kind of new. Like it's for like he's so dreamy. I'm gonna live with him forever.
But if you were committed to him, you can't keep a sideline guy.
But boy, that sure sucks because no, I just really want the baseball player.
I really want Alyssa Milano, and the baseball player didn't want her. See how life works out?
Wait, what else, Jack? There was like a million things. When you think you're going to get engaged. Also, women that don't tell men why they're pissed off because they think they're going to get engaged. You shouldn't be with people that don't want to be with you. My
you're
God,
busy.
we've talked about everything. Here's Shannon. Hi, Shannon. You're the first call of the day. Oh, my
Hey,
God.
Hey, Jamie. Hey, Danny. How are
Hey,
you?
Shannon, how the hell are you?
I'm really good. It's
Me
almost
too.
Friday. Okay, I got the funniest stories. Hold on, let me just...
Okay.
Okay. So
No
this is the
problems.
story. So my best friend, Lindsay, has a boyfriend named, whatever, I'll keep that disclosed. He just moved into his own apartment with his roommate that's on his hockey team. The guy with the roommate has the stupidest girlfriend I've ever met in my entire life. Like, she says things, and you kind of just want to throw those things back in her mouth. Like, why did you say that? You're stupid. And so, he cheats on her like all the time. They've been together for a couple years, and he swears to her, you know, I love you, this and that. And it's really funny because we hate her. We don't like her.
Right.
And so we're always finding reasons for like them to break up. We're like, oh my God, that would be the greatest excuse for them to break up. So, you know how like roommates have like the like code issue, like you cannot tell if they're cheating on each other and that with the girlfriends. So he's cheating on her, and she left his house. The girlfriend left the house the other day, and right after she left the house, one of the girls came in. And we're like, oh my God, you know, he's cheating on her. And she's sitting there, the girlfriend, the next day comes in and she's like, oh my God, me and my boyfriend haven't had sex for like 3 months. You know, that's so funny. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you're so stupid. I was like, he's cheating on you. I was like, how do you not know that? And, you know, I mean, I just want to tell her so bad, but I can't. I mean, how do you not know your boyfriend's not cheating on you when you have not had sex with him for 3 months?
I have a question for you.
I have an answer. What's up?
This girl is certainly not as bright as you, correct?
Correct. Oh, my God. Not
Is
half as
she
bright.
dead?
Oh, I said be gentle.
That was gentle.
Everything we're talking about this morning because I need to be organized and file it.
Really?
So I've organized it. We have talked about stupid people.
Right.
We have talked about thinking that you're going to get engaged
Right.
and that wearing that whole outfit and everything. And then they let you down. And then the good moral person who does not cheat on their boyfriend, like myself, and didn't cheat on Builder Bob,
Right.
and passed up a really hot baseball player, and now having regrets.
Right.
So should you, in fact, keep the number in storage and realize that a relationship is just this building thing? And, you know, I think Builder Bob and I were dating but I mean, we were like madly stupid
Yeah,
in
were
love
you
at
in
the
love?
beginning. Yeah.
Okay, because here's the thing.
Mm.
If you and I start dating and we're on our third or fourth date, no, maybe even within the first 2 weeks, and nobody said the L word yet, and the way hot babe gives me her phone number, and maybe you've shown me a couple tendencies of things we might have to work through, just little things, you
Right.
know? You got to keep the phone number. But if you've said the I love you thing, then keeping a phone number is actively destructing the relationship.
Right.
That's what I think.
And so we were in love at that time.
Going
and so,
steady.
Yeah. And, you know, we were a thing.
Yeah, you can't keep side
I
action.
didn't. You know, in fact, that day driving home from the Olive Crest golf tournament, I was like, what I'm not going to do this. It's
Right.
not worth it. I don't even know this guy. He's not worth it, And so I just erased it.
Bummer now, though, which is a different story. You did the right thing, but it didn't work out for the best.
That's why you have to realize that when you're dating and you do say I love you, it might not be, the whole thing.
You might want to hold on.
Yeah, you might want to keep the phone numbers of the hot baseball player.
Right, because I have nothing against saying I love you before you mean it.
Oh, well, I do, but
Oh, God, I do it all
I'm
the
not
time.
saying that. I'm just saying that you have to realize even if you're in a relationship where two people say I love you, it might not mean that you're going to get married.
Right. I'll say I love you to get sex, for sure.
That's hot.
I'm just telling you, I'm one of those guys. When I was single, and if I thought that's what it needed, you know what? I know we just met an hour ago,
But I love you.
but I can just tell there's something between us. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of?
See, my whole thing, but I told you this, is like
You don't know how
that's
many
the-
chicks have done that to me, by the
that
way.
is the closest that two people can be together, is where you are absolutely selfless, while
Right.
you're making love to somebody. So I'm a little different than you. I'm just going to leave it at that.
I think you're a lot different from me. I think we both got our points.
Susie, hi.
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 You guys rule.
We rule.
Rule.
I'm calling in. I sent you that email, Jamie, about that I do want to get engaged, and I've been dating my boyfriend for a while now.
Oh, that was you? Okay. And so
Yes.
and so you're the one that went to Arizona and he was wearing shorts and you thought you were like, you got the I'm going to get engaged outfit?
Yes, I had the whole engagement outfit. I had been working out, tanning, trying to look perfect, because I.
Oh, and
thought,
you did the
this-
hair flip every 5 minutes because you thought it was the perfect time?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there. So there's two issues. That one, the outfit for getting engaged,
Right.
that doesn't happen. So then you become angry.
I would.
Yes.
Right. So now you're kind of in the angry moment. The other thing is being with somebody who, you're like, well, are we going to do this or aren't we? And feeling like your life is passing you by and good perspectives, if you will,
Right.
are passing by.
Yes.
So where's
I
it?
emailed you to get advice.
Did we give you any?
No, because I'm trying to help her. I don't know what. Because the thing is, he sounds like a good guy, but why isn't he ready to get married?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, did you ask him? I hate it when men
Yeah,
don't
and he said
communicate.
he's just not ready yet.
What does that mean?
I know.
Well,
Hold
no.
on, we're gonna call.
Wait
him.
a minute.
What?
It's not that difficult on this part. I've got some other ideas on the vast proposition before us, but on the I'm just not ready yet for what that means, it means the same thing as a 3-minute egg at 2 minutes. It's just not ready. He's not prepared. He doesn't want that commitment. He's not positive.
Well, right, and I guess you can't get angry. What you should do is, well, do
See
you,
the doctor. Absolutely see the doctor and see if this guy doesn't jump.
no, because now then you're gonna ruin this relationship of the maybe the perfect guy that's not ready.
Let him know if you're not ready to commit to me, then I think we should.
Ultimatum?
Yes. Oh, chicks using ultimatums? Imagine.
No, I've never heard a man suggest.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Those totally work.
I don't
And
know.
withhold sex.
You know what it's like? It's freaking like roulette right now. I mean, because it's so volatile.
Right.
She's like, well, but if she does that, she might lose him forever because he's like, I just wasn't ready. I love you, but I'm not ready yet. It doesn't mean, I don't want to be
He's
forced
30,
into it.
And they've been going out for years? Did you say?
2
2
and a half.
years.
Either and there's a reason you're not ready, and if you can't say the reason, I'm not ready because
That's what I wanted from
I
him.
used to
I
get
wanna
this.
sleep around
I
with
used
more
to get
girls.
this from Fake Black Girl. We worked together for a long time, and she's like, ready to get married, and she had this schedule going on.
Right, because we have timed children.
Yes.
When you pencil in my marriage,
And I wasn't, and actually at that point I wasn't ready because I wanted to do things the right way for her, and financially I needed to square some things away before I could do it, and I had to save and do this
And you
that.
told her that?
And I did that, and I told her I'm not ready. I want to do it right, and then of course they say, but it doesn't matter. You could give me a Cracker Jack ring, and everything will be fine.
why do they always say
But
Cracker Jack rings?
I want a 2-carat Tiffany diamond with 3 carats on the side and a 4-carat band.
What store do you shop in to get that Cracker Jack box?
Just aren't ready. Ultimatums, thinking you're going to get engaged and giving up a hot guy because you want to be faithful.
Oh.
That's everything that's on the plate today, my God.
I got a question.
Sure.
Are there guys who are flat out ready? Well, obviously there are guys, but are most guys ready when they get married, or have they been told, hey, we're ready? This has gone on too long.
Can you ask me that again?
I think guys propose because it's time. But when it gets time to really be married, do they really want to and commit and everything, or is it just time? Okay, we got to get married. It's just time. We've run out of other options.
I think that there are men that truthfully want to get married and love the girl they're with, like love them and want to spend the rest of their lives with them. And they know there's nobody else out there for them.
Oh, see, I don't ever believe that there's no one else out there.
Well,
for
no,
you.
I mean, I think that you're so in love with somebody, you want to spend the rest of your life
Right.
with somebody. And yeah, absolutely, obviously. Hello. I mean, just when you think, oh my God, I can't make it, you're like, wait a minute, there are a lot
there are
of
a
people.
lot of
here.
people
yeah,
out
I mean,
there.
there's a freaking buffet. But I'm saying, but when you really find somebody that that blinded love
Right,
thing.
yes, I do.
It's crazy. Yes, Jack Alongi.
I remember it well.
I think it's fear of the unknown. That survey that came out yesterday, didn't it say 74% of men fear marriage or whatever, but once they're married, 94% like it or something like that?
Actually,
It
it's
was 70%,
73.
Jack.
Okay, I knew I was in the neighborhood.
Actually, here it is, and I have it right now. Thank you for bringing that up, Jack. I have a survey
Survey says
from my Jack Pack.
I have a Jack Pack.
Jack gives me a Jack Pack. I say, Jack, in the morning, can you get me like really psychotic stories? So he gives me Jack Pack. Like yesterday.
That's not what he gives me when I get the Jack Pack.
Well, you asked for a different kind. Yesterday he gave me one that said, well, today it happened yesterday. A big old semi truck, a tanker truck. It got in a horrible crash on one of the freeways over there in North Carolina, and they thought it was milk spilling out, oozing everywhere. Nope. Jack, tell him.
Elmer's glue
Oh!
all over the freeway.
You know what? I had a feeling.
The world's biggest fly strip.
And somebody said we got a sticky situation here.
Oh, we should call North Carolina and find out. My God.
Somebody did. Some local news anchor.
Wow, we'll call and find out. That's a good one. We'll do some trivia with that one. Let's see if anybody.
I'll bet you somebody did.
I
This
bet you.
is Trisha Watnakasawi saying we've got a sticky situation here.
By the way, in this survey, it said yes, indeed, do. 94% of men, married men, said they are absolutely happier married than when they were single.
I would agree with that.
I believe that.
Yeah, me too.
It also said those men who were not likely to commit, or were afraid to commit, or I'm not ready, or I don't know if you're the one, came from non-traditional and non-religious families.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Lesbian moms.
like lesbian.
Yeah, your mom's happy.
Yeah, Jack, you were kind of holding on to her leg, and like she's walking around with you. You're like, oh my God, please marry me.
See, I was so wasted for most of my single adult life that I can't remember if I was, happy. But I've got to assume if I felt the need to get so wasted I can't remember, I wasn't that happy. I'm going to go with that.
Can I tell you the truth about something as long as you're bringing up drinking and the happiness factor?
Mm-hmm.
So, this is tragic. I'm going to be honest about this. I would tend to over drink with fancy pants.
Right? But just to bug them.
Well, to bug them, but also it was because I was miserable,
Ah.
and you do your pain, you medicate yourself.
Yeah.
So
Self-medicate, right?
Right, and I was really sad about all the lies and stuff, and I tried to deal with it and tried to be like, okay, we're just gonna go to dinner, and I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna bring up all this stuff and blah blah blah. And I just drink way too much, I absolutely
Right.
would.
And then did your plans go all to hell?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then not only that, but he would say, I don't want to be around you when you're drinking. So then I would be like that. I would be that girl that also didn't want to be controlled. So I would then say, I'll show you I'm going to drink too much because you told me I can't drink.
Right.
And I told Jack, it is very odd since I have not talked to him or been around him or anything. I have no desire to drink like I used
Oh,
to.
sure.
Is that bizarre?
But you know what's interesting about that? Like, they say for people who drink like I used to, there's some kind of reason. You're masking, you're this, you're that. But isn't that interesting for a social drinker such as yourself to find out that you were drinking specifically for a reason?
Yeah, for
That's
two,
really weird.
two reasons. Because I didn't want him
Be
to have
controlled.
controlled. And two, because I knew it was the only way that...
I could handle the pain.
No, I knew it was an excuse to lash out at him.
Right.
I think it was an excuse. Anyway, that's too deep. Scrap. What?
If we're talking about reasons we drink, I figured out why I used to drink all the time.
Okay, Jack, you go.
Well, this whole
this
show's
feels
in some
very...
kind of recovery.
It
Right.
feels very therapeutic.
Loneliness. I realized I don't drink now because it was my social thing. I could go to a bar and talk to people, and I know everybody at every bar in
Right.
Burbank, that I could go out and be social. And now that I don't need to do that, I don't have any, I don't drink at home. It was purely social to get out and be with
And
people.
be around
Right.
people.
Right.
Oh, that's sweet. I mean,
I used to
it's
know
honest.
like every guy
That's
in every
honest.
crack house in Philadelphia. But once you get past yo, what up, dog, so not that much to talk about.
Yeah, that's a good one, Dan.
Thanks. Just trying to participate. Just trying to fill that void in my life with the heavy conversation that goes on in the crack house.
Right.
Look, guy would look at me and say, "Kill Whitey," and I'd say, "Yo, dog, what up?"
Right. That is touching.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, my youth, squandered on the young.
Anyway, let's add why you go to crack houses to this one. And,
Oh, I don't know, maybe to get cracked, James. I'm not a detective.
And if you're still drinking, stupid people, I think you're getting engaged outfits, not cheating on someone, and letting a hot baseball player go. Where
There you
are
go.
you?
And if you can keep this all together in one coherent story, I'll give you something.
And then also ultimatums. Here we go. This is going to be sad.
Oh.
All right, so we have to get our sad faces.
Yeah, and
on.
we have to stop being so incredibly funny because we might have perked this person up.
All right, here we go. Dana?
Hello?
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God, this is so hard for me. It's so emotional. But,
But you know what? We all talked in a circle. I mean, Danny did the crack thing, which really moved us.
Yeah,
But,
it was a sad time in my life.
But you know what? Like we just did therapy about drinking. Jack was lonely, and I was hurt.
My father never loved me,
Right? See,
and that's true.
I know. Hold on, Dana. Okay, but we want to like talk about this and work it out with you. Okay?
okay, thanks.
And we're here to help.
Really, so feel free to just spill.
And I feel
Okay.
like that when you just let it all go, and you leave all those voicemail messages and everything, you feel better.
Right. So we'll talk you through this.
Dana knows what I'm talking about, all the voicemail messages. Oh my God, did you see that guy? He left, what was it, like 23,000 voicemail messages for his girlfriend?
Yeah.
And then he killed her? No, I'm kidding.
And they bit her face off.
Right.
I know everything about Subway. They rock.
We love
Subway!
Subway.
Thank you to Subway. They brought us sandwiches.
Hey!
And they're sponsored America Fest, right?
Yes, they are.
At the Rose Bowl on the 4th of July.
If you go into any Subway, you can get half off your tickets to America Fest. They got coupons.
And more
stuff.
importantly,
yeah.
a totally awesome sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they did those new breads.
I like the cookies.
I like the hot guy.
What?
What's his name?
Jared!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy. You know what's sad? Is that
What is sad, Jamie?
well, first of all, we have to get to Dana and she's
I knew
sad.
the word sad would remind you.
But what's sad is that I always wanted to name my first kid like Jared. I like that.
Right.
No, I can't.
I know. I wanted to name my first kid Subway, and now I can't.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like now you can't name your kid Jared because now he's the kid that was
Right.
fat and now eats at Subway. Like
Right.
he'd be heckled.
Was Poindexter ever a popular name?
I don't think so.
How did that happen?
Like Opal and Bly.
See, I can see Bly.
Anyway. All right. So we love our friends at Subway. They're our favorite. Again, you can get your discount coupons for America Fest or Amerifest or that big extravaganza that we do at,
At the 4th of July at the Rose Bowl. It
Right.
rocks.
It does rock. And all right, so here we go. We're talking about well, I think we're kind of done with stupid people. We're
Right.
talking about
I know I am.
ultimatums, wearing an outfit because you think you're going to get engaged, and letting go of a hot guy because you don't want to cheat on Builder Bob.
Well, it doesn't specifically have to be Builder Bob. You can exchange your own builder.
I'm just hoping that somebody knows the hot baseball player I'm talking about, and we can rekindle.
He's married with 5 kids.
Oh.
Nope, that's the SWAT guy.
Monica could look up his name.
We don't know his name.
We talked about it on the air. We could figure out what team or stuff. She keeps little files of everything we talk about. All we have to do is remember when that tournament was.
Okay.
Monica, get on that, okay?
Or if you were listening and you're that hot baseball player and you called a long time ago and you gave me your number and I never called you, it's because I was faithful like a good girlfriend should be.
Right, and she'd be faithful to you.
Yes, I would.
If they won't do it for you, they won't do it to you.
Oh, nice, Dan. All right, so going back to Dana. What happened, Dana?
Okay. I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years.
Uh-huh.
And about a year.
Can I ask you questions
Yeah.
as we go?
As we go.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
How old's he?
he's 23. He'll be 24 in August.
5 years.
Yeah, it's a long
Yeah.
time.
Wow. Okay.
It's a painful story, though, isn't it?
And so, I don't know, about 2 years ago, we started talking about the whole marriage thing. And all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, he was totally for it. He was like, "Okay, we'll do this, and we'll, this will be good." And mind
you kind of have like a timeline, right? Just
yeah,
kind of
kind
like
of. Like we had a plan. Like we had a life plan together. Like everything was going really good.
Women do that, by
I
the
know,
way.
believe
I mean,
me, I know.
and I'm off schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it
was going good until like this past year. He's like, I figured it would happen in the last year, and so that whole like getting ready and getting the engagement outfit and everything, it was all there. Everything was there, and then it never happened. And I kind of thought that was really weird, and I started asking them, what's going on, what's going to happen, what are we going to do, and everything just kind of became, I don't know. Everything that we had planned, everything that we had done went right down the drain. It came to, I don't know.
And you settled for I don't know?
No, not at all. Oh, God, not at all.
It's just like that woman, the guy said, I'm not ready. And she said, well, why aren't you ready? And he's like, I'm just not. You can't settle for some of those answers.
I'm just not.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
So
yeah, it's totally
ooh.
crazy. And so
yeah.
it'll be 5 years on July 3rd. And
so the 4th of July is going to be really lonely this year.
Probably. Well, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, by our 5 years, if we're not married or engaged or something, then I'm out of here.
Really
and now it's
is
down to that
Independence
time,
Day.
and now I kind of regret it because the thing is that I wanted to marry him, so obviously I love him, and obviously I want to be with him, and obviously, I need to do this, but still, he's just not settling for anything that I want.
Okay, well, Dana, here's a couple of thoughts. First of all, you're really young, and I know you're not going to believe this, but there's so many people in the world.
You wouldn't believe how many guys there are.
And
We're
you
a dime a
won't-
dozen.
You won't believe how many people you will actually be able to fall in love with. I mean, never in my life did I ever think I'd fall in love again. You do.
I know.
All right, so let's not. So there's no kind of desperation. Let's just put that over there. There's no kind of oh my God, I'll never meet anybody. I'll always be alone.
Okay, let's take it as a given that you'll meet somebody. How old did you say you were?
22.
Yeah, let's just take it as a given that you'll meet 500 new people.
Right, which
Yeah,
you will.
Which you will.
Okay, so put that over there. Now, secondly, why are you sticking with and making it okay for him to say I don't know?
I didn't. That's the thing. And he started giving me the, we're just not ready. And then he did say that I am not ready. And then I did make him fill that in. Why are you not ready? Oh, we're not financially stable. I said, we've never been
Okay, so that
financially
was
stable.
Stench was talking about.
Yeah.
Stench. Well, wait, but Stench says that it really
That's
is
a real reason.
It's a real reason.
It's a real reason, but if you can live with somebody for the past 4.5 years and go together, all of our stuff is together as if we were married. So what more?
You guys live
financially-
together?
Yeah, we've lived together for 4.5
There
years.
is no as if we were married. That's like saying it's as if we were pregnant.
Well,
there isn't. There's
their
only
situation
married.
is a little different because they are living together.
Right.
So he's doing the cow possibility,
Right.
milk. Hey, I've always got my 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door.
Right.
Okay, we've done the why buy the cow if you get the milk for free conversation before.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, as Stench and I said, why buy a cow if you can get the milk for free? Because in about 2 years, you're not going to like the taste of that particular milk from that particular cow anyway.
Sometimes it gets sour
Yep.
and curdled.
Oh, this relationship
what
is
kind of milk
definitely
is that?
getting sour. I mean, it's just.
No, it's a milk.
Butter.
Oh, butter milk.
Buttermilk.
Yeah, butter. I liked everything butter milk. Huh? What, Dana?
I'm just-
Thank you.
It's just everything you guys are saying. That's exactly what. And every time I ask him what's going on, it's just excuses after excuses.
And why is it you want to get married so bad?
I just think that at the point that I am in right now, that I just want to move on. And I told him this. I said, if there's two ways that I could go. I could either move on with you and start our life and do what we need to do that way, or we could separate and I could start my life that way. But one way, I need to.
But you didn't answer me. Like,
Move on.
why do you want to get married? So, I mean, here you guys, you're married. I'm married. You're living together. It sounds good. Everything's going well. Why is it that you, like, right now you have to get married?
Because I love him, and this is the time. This is our, this is what's next in our relationship, and this is how, I don't know. To me, this is just how it's supposed to be. We love each other. We're there. We're, happy. We're having this great relationship. We have great time together, and he's everything that I want. I don't want anybody else. I don't want to be with anybody else. I don't see myself with anybody else, but yet I just have to wait.
Youth. I think she's young and semi-desperate.
Oh, that was mean, Dan.
No, that's
You've had a
that's
couple
what
of
I
them
thought.
today.
And I think she's young and desperate to marry this guy.
Stench?
I think she's selfish. He's given excuses, and his excuse is legitimate. He's getting his crap together. He is only 23 years old, not financially ready to be married. If they've been together for 10 years, he's still 23 years old, and she needs to back off.
You want to throw that I mean thing by me again?